Did you know that the majority of millionaires don't drive luxury cars? Yes, it's true. Let's dive into a sparkling myth that has dazzled many, the illusion that real wealth is flashy and obvious. Picture this, a world where every millionaire flaunts their riches with the latest sports car and a mansion that rivals Buckingham Palace. Tempting to believe, isn't it? But hold your horses, because reality paints a different picture. In the actual world, true wealth isn't always wrapped in a shiny bow. It's not about the glittering watches or the private jets streaking across the sky. Instead, it's about smart, sustainable choices. Think about it, investing wisely, living below your means, and yes, sometimes driving a car that doesn't scream money. So if it's not the shiny cars and giant mansions, what don't you need to be wealthy? Stick around to find out. First up, high academic degrees. Let's debunk a popular myth right away. Stacking up diplomas on your wall isn't a guaranteed ticket to wealth. In fact, some of the world's most successful entrepreneurs famously ditched the academic route early to pursue their dreams. Take, for instance, the visionary behind one of the world's largest tech companies, who dropped out of college to revolutionize the personal computer industry. Or consider the founder of a major social media platform who said goodbye to his university dorm to scale up a global network connecting billions. It's not about undermining the value of education, but rather emphasizing that the path to financial success doesn't necessarily run through university corridors. It's about innovation, risk-taking, and breaking the mold. Many have carved their fortunes through sheer determination, creativity, and business acumen, not through advanced degrees. So, a PhD isn't a prerequisite to fill your bank account. Next, let's debunk the busy myth. Ever caught yourself bragging about back-to-back meetings as if it's a badge of honor? Here's a spicy take. Being perpetually busy doesn't mean you're any closer to signing your first million-dollar deal. In fact, it might just be a smokescreen hiding inefficiency. Let's chew on this. Real productivity isn't about cramming every minute with tasks. It's about prioritizing what truly moves the needle. Think quality over quantity. It's like cooking a gourmet meal. Throwing in every spice you own won't make it taste better. It's about choosing the right ingredients and using them effectively. And here's a kicker. While everyone's running in circles, some of the most successful folks out there are taking their sweet time. Why? Because they know that sometimes the best way to speed up is to slow down. They focus on what really matters and cut out the fluff. Remember, even Warren Buffett reads more than he meets. Now let's tackle the myth of large social networks. You've likely heard the saying, it's not what you know, but who you know. However, this phrase skips a beat on what truly matters. Imagine having thousands of connections on LinkedIn. Sounds impressive, right? But when the chips are down, how many of these so-called connections would actually move a muscle to help you? Therein lies the rub. It's a common misconception that the more people you know, the better your chances of success. But let's get real. The quality of your relationships trumps quantity every single time. It's about having connections who genuinely know your strengths, understand your goals, and are actually willing to vouch for you. Think about it. Would you rather have 100 acquaintances who barely remember your last name, or 10 solid contacts who can provide meaningful support, insights, and opportunities? It's not just about expanding your network, it's about enriching it. It's about who you know, but more importantly, how well you know them. Think you need to be in New York or London to make it big? Let's pull the rug out from under that idea. It's a common misconception that to strike gold, one must be in the bustling streets of a major financial or tech hub. But let's be real, the world has spun on quite a bit from that old school map. Thanks to the digital revolution, the concept of making it has undergone a dramatic transformation. Remote work isn't just a buzzword, it's the new frontier. Entrepreneurs and successful businesses are thriving miles away from the so-called epicenters of commerce. Take, for instance, the tech whiz who turned a quaint town into a startup haven, or the writer in the countryside whose blogs are read worldwide. The rise of the internet and digital tools has leveled the playing field. Now, a sharp mind and a strong Wi-Fi signal are the main ingredients needed for success. So, whether you're in the serene suburbs or the sleepy side streets of a small town, opportunities are ripe for the picking. Wealth doesn't require a city postcode. Let's slice through the fancy lifestyle illusion. When you picture the wealthy, do you imagine lavish parties, exclusive yachts, and gold-plated everything? Well, hold on to your hats, because that's often more fiction than fact. You see, many of the genuinely affluent aren't splashing cash on extravagant wardrobes or diamond-studded phones. They're surprisingly frugal. These savvy individuals understand that true wealth isn't about spending, but about smart investing. They would rather put their money into their businesses, buy stocks, or acquire real estate than on fleeting luxuries. Take Warren Buffett, for example. He lives in a modest house in Omaha that he bought back in the 1960s, and he's not alone. Many millionaires drive regular cars and avoid high-ticket items. Their mantra: buy assets, not liabilities. This approach allows them to grow their wealth sustainably and secure their financial future. So next time you think about success, remember it might not look as flashy as you think. It seems that saving beats splurging if you're playing the long game. Must you always have the latest tech? Let's find out. In the whirlwind of today's digital age, it's easy to think that the shiniest, newest gadgets are your golden ticket to success. But let's pause that thought. History is peppered with stories of successful entrepreneurs who made it big without the most cutting-edge technology. Think about it. The core of business isn't technology. It's solving problems. Take a stroll down memory lane to when some of the most revolutionary businesses started in garages, basements, and dorm rooms with nothing but basic tools. These entrepreneurs focused on innovation and creativity rather than splurging on the latest tech. They understood that simplicity often trumps complexity, crafting solutions that were effective, not just high-tech. Moreover, excessive investment in new technology can sometimes be a distraction. It shifts focus from what truly matters, your product and your customers, to keeping up with tech trends. So before you break the bank on the latest gadget, think twice. Finally, the formal business plan myth. Picture this: a young entrepreneur, eyes gleaming with the fire of innovation, believes the first step to business success is a polished 50-page business plan. Think again. While traditional wisdom praises these detailed plans, the reality on the ground often sings a different tune. Many successful entrepreneurs start their journey not with a concrete, set-in-stone document, but with a flexible, breathing blueprint. This approach allows them to pivot and adapt as they delve deeper into the market's twists and turns. After all, in the dynamic realm of business, rigidity can be the arch-enemy of innovation. Consider the tech giants born in garages or the empire built from a simple blog. These were not the fruits of meticulously detailed plans, but of visionaries ready to evolve their strategies on the fly. The key lies in learning and adapting. It's not about having a perfect plan on day one. It's more about the journey than the map. There you have it, 7 things you really don't need to amass wealth. As we've unraveled these common misconceptions, it's clear that the real treasures lie not in what we accumulate, but in how we grow and adapt. It's not about having the highest degree on the wall or the busiest calendar. What matters most is resilience in the face of challenges, adaptability in changing times, and the depth of our relationships. These are the true currencies in the economy of wealth building. Let's shift our focus from the superficial badges of success to the core values that truly enrich our lives. It's not about where you live or what gadgets you own, but about making smart investments in yourself and your community. It's about cultivating a mindset that values personal growth and genuine connections over material symbols. Liked what you heard? Smash that like button, share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more myth-busting truths. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get wealthy and wisdom together.